And good morning, people. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII New Threat. Last time we finished up in Calm. We did exactly what we usually do in Calm. Go through the past cutscene when Cloud and Sephiroth went into Nibelheim reactor. However, yeah, it was definitely different. You got to control Sephiroth in the flashback for, well, there's the fight against the dragon, which is somewhat harder, but nothing too major. You do have Sephiroth after all. And on the way to the reactor. But it's what happened after the entire flashback that really got me. The fact that we have Yuffie. She tried to steal from us and basically then was forced into our party. Sure, I wasn't going to. It's not too long until I would get her normally anyway, because I get her in the forests after the next cave. But the fact that she's just a true party member now instead of an optional one, you could go through the entire original game without actually recruiting her. Makes me think that they're expecting a few things from her. But let's continue our way east, because we're running away from Midgar after all, and we do have to get to the Chocobo Stadium. Stadium? Not stadium. She did give us haste as well though, so let's have a look and see. It's probably not any better than it was. Definitely expensive though. And there's poison. The one thing about Eris's weapon at the moment, I should have picked up her other one. Really. Mostly so she can actually do some damage and not just be a heal bot. Because that's essentially what she is right now. I'm definitely going to have to go through people's roles at some point in this game. Find out what they're best at, see what they can actually do. I think the main part though is I need more options. I need better equipment. I need equipment, I need materia. I need time to work on it. Mandragoras, Levericons, Alphadunks. Don't think any of these actually have anything useful. A lot of things a week's worth, it seems. Cracker greens. Okay, so, well, we are next to the Chocobo ranch, so I suppose that makes sense. And tranquilizer, which again reminds me that I really should be working on having sadness in my team. The thing is, I don't really want to use them, I want to save some money. Must admit, Tifa is doing actually a lot of work with her attacks, while Cloud isn't really doing a whole lot. Let's have a check and see why. It might be the elemental that I've put onto Cloud's weapon, since I've given him poison elemental. 6471. Yeah, I definitely need to up Cloud's strength. I think that's where I want to go with him. I think I want him more as a hybrid, but more on physical damage. Tifa can go straight up strength, definitely. Yeah, I definitely need to find some way of figuring out what I'm doing with my characters, because I can't get to yeah, the chocolate milk. Yeah, I can't. I need to keep in my mind that right now I'm not that strong. Sure, I'm level 21, which is about 5 levels or so higher than normal, but my characters haven't really gained a lot in stats. So there's the possibility that it's all going to come in equipment at the moment. We are. Probably be safer for us on a Chocobo. It's the only way to avoid being attacked by the Midgar Zolom. Nice sales pitch, actually. Not really looking for an inn. Just checking to see if there's any items in there, but doesn't look like there are. We do indeed. Where are they? They're on the Chocobo tracks outside. If you don't have a Chocobo lure, they won't come out. How do I catch one? Appears with other monsters. Won't be able to let them catch it. Yep. You need some greens. What else? And please give me this Chocobo 200 gil. Wasn't that 2,000 in the actual? Yeah, wasn't that 2,000 in the base game? I suppose they don't want us to use too much money. Let's get 10 of these. And because I'm curious, they say it's the only way for us to get across the marshes. But there is an old, well, I say old, but there is a little route that speedrunners use. I wonder if that's still possible. And of course I don't know the route too well, but I was wanting to look at this thing anyways. The Alpha Zolum. Okay. That wasn't as bad as I was actually thinking. Looking for stronger prey. And we're gone. Okay, so you just literally flush me away. We're going to go across the normal way of finding a Chocobo, but I do believe the little speed strat of getting past the Midgard Zolum still does apply. I don't know it too well, since I'd never sped run this game, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's still possible, because Zolum's movements, I'm not sure if they can actually be changed on the world map. Anyway, let's actually equip the materia. That makes sense. Do need to fight the Zolum later because, well, it does have an enemy skill, beta. Mastered Chocobo lore, so this is the only one. Okay. Where are you, my greens? There we go. And some more greens, because why not? It looks hungry. There we go. Seal evil devised. Excellent. So we've now got, and I got two. Okay, two Geshel greens. Yeah. So we've got a Chocobo. We've got Seal evil, which we'll look at when we get over to the other side. If you think about it though, that Midgar-Zolan encounter was a lot like the Curator back in Midgar. It did one attack, finished us off, and then we still had the opportunity to move on. So yeah, technically that's my fourth death as well. Not really that I'm not minding. Yeah, but that has a lot of parallels to the actual Curator fight back then. Seal Evil before it did paralysis, if I remember correctly. Silence and stop. Slightly different. Stop works just as well as paralysis. Well, stop lasts a little bit longer. And the silence side of it, interesting. Anyways. It's quite possible. Okay, Materia Cave, let's go the normal way. I'll go in the first point. There was the old, this used to be the long range materia. Experience plus. Luck +1 and boosts experience. Does that boost it for everyone or just the one person? I'll have to look into that. Might be useful for leveling up some characters that are a little low later on in the game. Mithril Diver. Weak against bolt, gravity, wind, probably immune to earth. Eye bath. Okay. Mithril Claw. Okay, that's for Tifa. Let's cross slash you. Yeah, you're so much better going with your actual physical attack at the moment. Okay, so you do big wave as a last resort. Good to know. Did I actually equip the... No, I didn't. So I've got 2 of these currently. Magic +2, magic defense +2, hit points down, magic up. You know what? Let's give that to you and you can have sense. Since Eris is a magic dealer, I might as well make use of it. Aoife, and what do we have? If I remember correctly, the Arc Dragon did Flamethrower before. And since, well, we haven't seen it yet, let's go Chocobo. Magic Barrier. Interesting. Weak against gravity, wind, the normal. I wonder if it does actually do Flamethrower. Antipode? Wait, what? I just got a... I'm pretty sure I just got a enemy skill. Fire and Ice skill inflicts slow. Okay. Is that a replacement for... That must be a replacement for Flamethrower. And a Fire Fang, okay. Water Kick devised. Okay, we've got our first level 2. And interestingly enough, it's on Tifa. C-. Let's not put it up to level 2 just yet. Let's use the limit break I currently have. And a tent. Okay. And let's see Seal Weevil, because same thing, silence. For some reason I think it's already did silence before. I just might be misremembering. But with that thing silenced, I'm not really too worried about Antipode. At least I shouldn't be worried about Antipode. And normal steel is a Phoenix down. Okay. How much does Chocobo cost? I just realised I've only got 47 MP with Aeris. And we had an all material level up in that. Excellent 2 times now, I believe. I'll take it. Yeah, Chocobo. How much does that actually cost? 70 MP. Wow. Okay. Wind element is a lot more helpful in this game because it's got more things it's useful against, and confusion isn't exactly bad. And it did do a fair amount of damage, so maybe it's warranted. Anyways, let's look around the cave a little bit more. Should be an item down here. Maiden's Grace, that's Confusion and Berserk, wasn't it? Yeah, Confusion and Berserk. And nothing else. Okay. Let's go see the Turks. There was no save point, so I don't think we're going to get into any way of a fight here. We didn't before, so it would make sense that there isn't one now. But then again, I shouldn't make assumptions. Or we could just get into a fight with them. Okay. I suppose we get into a fight that I didn't remember. 3,700, weak against poison. Which is good because it's on Cloud's weapon. And I didn't put Tifa's limit break to 2. Wonder if they actually have anything. They're definitely definitely putting the pressure on as well. Still Molotov. Oh wow. I was fully healed. Okay. Might as well make use of it. And it's confused route. Excellent. And you have a loco weed. Wow. No, thank you. I'm not having you. Right. You're poisoned. I really don't have to worry too much about that. Turk? Ah, okay, so you do help each other with that. Let's make sure my healer doesn't go down. Although there is one good thing about having level 1 and limit break is it comes up a little bit quicker, because the old calculation, I'm not sure if they changed this, but the old calculation is that the earlier the limit break, the less amount you need to actually fill it up. Sort of like level 4s, you need, I think it's 1/8. Sorry, 8 times the amount it takes to fill up level 1, or something like that. I'm not sure on the actual numbers. You just inflicted berserk on yourself, didn't you? Right. Okay, missed that one. Oh well. And you had your okay, so I'm now missing out on. Okay, Rude's gone. Does Elena stay or go? Looks like she's staying. That's fine. Rude is likely the more dangerous of the two, I feel. Historically, he is. So I'm just going to assume that he is again. Elena usually just deals with light damage that hits everyone. Interesting that we have to fight them this early, though. They're not hard, per se, but they are challenging. And apparently they got their orders wrong. Yeah. I wouldn't say... They have ways of covering each other. They cover each other very well. If you put poison on, they will take it off of each other. Rude has the Berserk later, which actually, with his normal attack power, is fairly dangerous. But keep up with the damage, I think you'll be fine in that for the most part. Speaking of Tsen, so we weren't meant to fight each other, and thank you for the bit of information there, Elena. But we did anyway. Company wants you to find Avalanche and Sephiroth. However, let's just say they've got their hands full. and avalanche isn't worth the time. What was that? Did that come from this way or up the top? Okay, now that I actually remember, let's set that to water kick. And was it over here, or was it in the other way? And we've got another all material level up. So I have 2 restore rules. Excellent. Speaking of that, that needs to change over to there. I only need 1 haste in the battle, but 2 barrier alls could be useful. And was it over here? Well, nothing seems to have changed, so it must have been north. The Medoge, yeah, I just stole some echo drops from this. I remember this enemy very well because this used to be one of the places I spent a bit of time trying to get Tifa's next weapon. Apparently it doesn't drop it anymore. It sort of makes sense and is equal to pretty much everything else we've been expecting from the other things that have changed their current weapon output, so I suppose there is that. Wonder where she get. But then again, we did find the mithril gloves on the mithril diver here, so things just might have been moved around. Just going to check the morph though, because who knows? And since I know these things only have a physical attack, or I could just counter it and finish the fight. Nice counter attack, Tifa. Oh well. Anyways, let's see what the case was of that. I'm not hearing any music. Elixir, very nice. What the heck is going on? Hello there, Mr. Smile? I don't think so. It would be helpful. Could be arranged, but it will cost us. Not Gil. And it's nothing we'll miss. In return, he'll make us tough, faster, stronger, we name it. But it's a binding contract. And he can't let us leave until he's upheld his end of the bargain. So use everything he trades to us, and the deal will be complete. What are you trading to us? And whatever that says, what is this? Whenever you kill a monster, you gain what we'll call SP. When you have enough SP gathered, you can trade them to him for sources. You just pick which sources you want and then use them, and done. So this is where the sources have turned up. Okay. Cloud's got to rank up. So we get +5 all stats, and we can choose an upgrade. Strength, Magic and Spirit, Strength, Vitality and Luck, Magic, Spirit and Dexterity, Dexterity, Strength and Luck. That would give him what I'm sort of wanting with the strength, the additional strength. Ex-Soldier would be nice as well. I don't really want to go too much into a magic route with Cloud. I want him to have some magic, but the Ex-Soldier should be enough for that. And Shinra Triple will speed him up a fair amount. But I should get, I'll get that from the +5 normally anyway. Let's start off with Mercenary, and I may just alternate Mercenary and Ex-Soldier. And maybe add a couple of Shinra Troopers in between. I think I'm going to avoid Mechanoid completely. Let's start off with Mercenary. And okay. So we have to use all of these. We can't leave without using them up. If we do, he'll just boot us back into this menu. And this is where we get our stats. Just make sure I've used all of them. It looks like I have. What does that put him at now? 62 strength. Fair amount of vitality. Yeah, that's giving him a nice boost in attack. If I can get a strength weapon for him, or yeah, that could be helpful. See if he gets a rank up. She can go as a monk, which is strength, magic, and dexterity. Pugilist, which is strength, dexterity, and vitality. Brawler, which is strength and luck, and an oracle, which is magic, spirit, and dexterity. Let's face it, her magic score is not really that amazing. Her strength is there. Dexterity 87 at the moment. Since she's in the front row, some vitality would be nice. Just to up her defense a little bit. So, vitality, strength. So, pugilist seems like the best option for her, but she is going to be very, very fast by the end of this. Brawler is... I think I'm going to be skipping between Brawler and Pugilist. Maybe a Monk on occasion. Oracle, no. We'll go with Pugilist this time, so I've got a little bit of extra defense for her. Brawler would be... having the extra luck is nice as well, so yeah. So 58 strength, she's not as much as Cloud now, but with a few brawlers she'll be getting a lot of strength. Dexterity 97, wow, okay. Be one to fight first and further, then come see him. Visit him again any time, just look for a save point. Don't forget to check how much SP you've gathered for him as well. So, this Mr. Smile is our way of... is another way of leveling up. This normally the normal levels all seem to deal with our hit points and magic points, while this SP level up system seems to be the way our stats will be improved. So, and the more fighting we do, the more they level up. Okay. Can't use it to save, can I? No. Okay, let's, I suppose, leave. The Materia Cave, the Mythal Mine, definitely has had a few updates, hasn't it? Oh wow, 205 now, Cloud? Okay, I think we've definitely had a big upgrade in attack power. Yeah, 208 for T4 as well. With how fast she's running along the ATB gauge. Okay. Yeah, but Mithril Mine, there's a lot more to it than there used to be. Generally, it used to be, oh, you go through it, meet the Turks, be on your way. But the Mithril Mines now has, you go in, you have to fight the Turks, and then you're rewarded with a new level up system. This one for your stats. Okay, so yeah, next time, Fort Condor. And maybe we'll get some more levels for our stat people. Yeah, until next time, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.